Hello, Internetians. My name is Josh, a Guild player, and I am your coach of the New Orleans Saints. Know what is going on, everyone? Welcome to the GDL. I don't remember what GDL stands for. What does it stand for? God Disowned Leo? Galar Defenders League. I like God Disowned Leo better. Anyway, we're here for Maj. Thanks for the 7 months. By the way, I'm streaming. We're here for our GDL draft recap. As I said, I'm actually currently streaming this to live on Twitch. Make sure you go follow me in the description on Twitch, because I actually am going to be streaming all of my games, so long as no one, doesn't want me to. But I'll be streaming all my games down there, over there, so make sure you're following there. I'm also going to be streaming on my BBL games when that happens, but I'm not uploading those, so if you want to see my BBL games, then make sure you are following there. But we're here for the GDL. Wi-Fi League needed a new one because NCP is over. Your boy is the champion. We're looking for another win. I mentioned this in the Twitch stream already, but for those on YouTube, I'm trying to get Leo to make the same bet that John did, where if he wins, he has to watch an anime. And we picked Toradora this time. For those on Twitch, when I actually have this game, Week 1 game, which is exactly after this draft recap, I won't have a layout or anything, but I'm going to do the same thing I did last time, which is going to have like a border over my webcam. It's going to be Toradora themed, but you won't see that because I haven't made it yet, because I forgot that I was playing at like noon today. So, but now it's 1 because I pushed it back. Anyway, yeah, make sure you're following me on Twitch. Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube if you want to watch the videos. Let's get to it. GDL, Wi-Fi League. GMAX is allowed. It's going to be similar to how APA did, where you can get a GMAX, but it has to hold with a Pokeball. 5 tiers. Tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 free. And that's what you get. Galar decks, post DLC thing. So, like, Zarude and the Urshifus and all the new GMAXs are allowed. All that stuff. Yeah, let's get to it. I had pick number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not bad. Unfortunately, the GMAX, the Urshifus went, and like something's wrong with the dog. By the way, I think something's wrong with the page because it shows 2 Urshifus and they're both single strike. Anyway, the Urshifus went. Mew went. I think Mew went. I'm gonna guess Mew went, and then Dragapult went. I had a lot of ideas of what I wanted. One of them was like grassy terrain kind of horse shit with like Rillaboom and Holucha, but there was no way I was gonna get that with what I wanted for my round 1 pick. Anyway, if you saw my APA run, you remember a certain Mon that every time I faced it, it kind of floored me, and I did not like it. So, as a result, we're gonna... Oh, wait, hold on. This is all supposed to be turned on. Oh, God. Shit, that's in the way. Well, that sucks. I don't know what Mon that was. Oh, I know what Mon that was. Wait, that's supposed to be behind the webcam. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Maybe it's not. No, it is. I don't know. First round, we got this one. GMAX Charizard. Every time I faced this thing in the APA, it absolutely destroyed me. It was a pain, and it broken. And it clicks buttons, and things die. So, yeah, we got GMAX Charizard, Zard broken, etc. Clicks Hurricane and gets speed boost. Really, really nice. Also has setup options. The way Liv puts it best, in my opinion. You may think that you're ready for, like, a Zard. You prep a launch for it, taking GMAX Solar Beam, GMAX Hurricane and everything, and then it belly jumps and 6-0s you with belly jump, flame charge, kind of stuff. It can run physical or special. It's really, really nice. It sucks that I can't run boots or anything because I have to run a Pokeball, but it is what it is. I think the team that I got helps support Zard really, really well in that aspect, in that I got good removers, and then, spoiler alert, even a magic bouncer. So, that's really, really good. Yeah, Broken Mon. Round 2, it came back to me. Remember, this is 5 out of 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16 people. I don't remember anything about this league. So yeah, it got back to me round 2, and I was like, man, I don't understand why this Pokemon is still here. Granted, a lot of stuff good stuff should go before it. Like, I can get it maybe being like a round 2 mon, maybe, but still, like, this is absolutely stupid that I was able to get a round 2 Aegislash. Brokemon, not Brokemon, not Brokemon at all. It loses to Jirachi. But it's still a really good mon, right? Really strong, able to play mind games with like King Shield. Really good defenses, really good offenses. It's kind of slow, but it has a lot of setup options and Swords Dance and Rock Polish. Rock Polish, Atomize probably. Oh god, rip Oglebina. Yeah, poor Ogle. By the way, hi much. Josh, I love you if you live in West Virginia. Alright, mid is banned. Hi, Kiss Back Drama. Wait. Kiss the Back AMA. Well, I already screwed it up, so I'm already stupid. Trying to keep track of chat is weird, because I actually have it on the same monitor as I have OBS. But, Aegislash, really, really good. Good steel type, good fighting resist, unless it's like Megalopony, but Megalopony's not here because there's no Megas. Good steel type. I like Steel Ghost as a defensive typing. Switches in on a lot of stuff. And it'll pair really, really well with my 3rd round pick, which is going to get in the way of my webcam, so. Hydreigon! This is a train wreck. Hydreigon, Goatmon. If you know my history with Hydreigon, you know that I absolutely adore this Pokemon. This Pokemon is a fucking menace. DD and Nasty Plot being added to its arsenal only makes it better. It's extremely good. It's extremely broken. I have used just about any single set you could ever imagine with this Pokemon, and I'm sure I will come up with some new ones. Except for a league I got hacked out in, which I think was Cap semifinals of one league. Every single time that I've ever drafted Hydreigon, I have made finals with it. So, you know, hoping to keep that alive. Really good mon, good Volturn. Pairs really well with Aegislash, and that Hydreigon's weak to fighting and Fairy, Ice, Bug, Dragon, Ice, Fighting, Bug, Dragon, Fairy. That's it. Weak to those 5 types, and Aegislash resists all of them. Aegislash is weak to Fighting Ground, Fire, Ground, Ghost, and Dark. Hydreigon resists Fire, Ghost, and Dark, and is immune to Ground because of Levitate unless Zygarde, but Zygarde's not here. So, really, really nice offensive core there. U-turn is also really helpful for getting in stuff like Aegislash, like Charizard, some of the mons that you'll see later. Good Defogger, and the good Defogger in case I need to get rid of rocks for something like Zard, etc. Get this mon out of my face. Love you, Hydreigon, but you need to move. Round 4, Hatterene. This was still here. Why? Who knows? But I took it because it's really, really good. And helped me win NCP. I haven't been doing nicknames. Whoops, I should probably be doing nicknames. Who likes Toradora? Who likes Toradora? Wait, channel points can be hammers. Did I make that hammers? I did. Hell yeah. I forgot I did that. Luck, stop. My nicknames are Toradora themed, as I mentioned. Aegislash is Sumir. Gmax Zard is Ryuji. Hydreigon is Inko. I put Inko-chan. We're keeping it Inko-chan. And then Hatterene is Amy, who I do not like. But regardless, we're gonna run with it. Hatterene, really good fairy. Not the best fairy in my opinion. I really think there are a lot of better fairies, and the fact that Hatterene's the one I picked leaves a lot to be desired. It did have some problems with it in NCP, but it's still really, really good. The problems being that it doesn't really always wall what it needs to wall because it's low HP. But you'll see how I took care of that later. Really good support. Trick Room's really, really nice. Also pairing with Aegislash is also really cool. Also. Really good to pair with some of my slower mons that you'll see, but Aegislash is the main one. Trick Room's really good. Baton Path, again, getting in mons that I need. Specs is always a really good set. And then Healing Wish is really good support for something like Zard. Or literally anything, honestly. Decent coverage, honestly. It gets the coverage it needs for like Thunderbolt, Mystical Fire, the Dual Stab, Shadow Ball, etc. Really good support, and like I said, this is good Magic Bounce. Magic Bounce is good for bouncing back rocks, and while it does not have the greatest bulk of all time because of its low HP, it still has really nice defenses and is good at bouncing rocks back, which we'll see how that works. Oh, I should have done that the other way. Pile of Swine, I grabbed this round 5. Why? Because I got tired of just getting sniped in every Wi-Fi league in round 6 and back. So I grabbed it super early because it's a GOAT mon. Great ground type, amazing ground type. One of the best budget picks I've ever seen. Even in tier 4, it's still a really good budget pick. Well, not really budget, like it's where it should be. Good stat by shard, good rocks. I needed a rocker. I had 0 at this point, but this is one of those mons, just like how I draft Rhydon a lot, and I say I can bring this to every game and just click rocks. This is Koji, by the way, from Toradora. But yeah, also not the best Trick Room hitter, but I mean, it can do work. It does have decent attack, and ground ice is, phenomenal coverage. Hey, Pokemaster subscribers. Hey, thanks for the 5 months of Prime, man. Can't believe again if you never stop believing in the first place. Oh god, not the waifu rants. Palette Swine has decent coverage and stuff like knockoff, superpower, rock slides, etc. Really good mon. Also, having thick fat is really nice because it gives me another ice resist, which, makes 2. But 2 really good ones, in my opinion, in Ega Slash and this. Etc. Also pairs really well with Ega Slash, to an extent. Next mon. I don't remember what the next mon was. Was it Miltank? Miltank! I love Miltank. I think Miltank is a lot worse as time goes on because it continues to be passive, and bulkier mons continue to come out. But I still think it's a worthwhile pick to get because it's good rockers, it's fast. Fast rocks is really nice, especially when it's fast, bulky rocks. Size and cost is still always good, and it has ways to get around it being passive, although it's not always the best. Thunder Wave, good recovery, etc. Really nice mon. I don't know why every time I look at Miltank, I think of Joey's stupid Scarf Miltank from not APA, GBA? GBA. But that's what I think of. I'm not running Scarf Miltank. That's not a thing. But it can run, like, Curse, Body Press. It is a lot better. This is probably the best gen it's been since, like, early Gen 6, just because it gets Body Press now. So it can run, like, Curse or Iron Defense Body Press and, run that stupid set, especially since it's so fast. I can't remember if it gets Iron Defense. I think it does. If it does, that's really good, because it's fast Iron Defense Body Press, Milk Drink, and then it can run something in the last slot instead of, like, Rest Talk, which is really cool. Only being weak to fighting is really nice, considering I have 3 really good fighting resists in Hatterene, Ega Slash, and Zard. Ghost Immunity, which was really nice, because I wanted that for Ega Slash and Hatterene, and not be relying on Hydreigon for my Ghost resist as I normally do. Grass Immunity is always really good, especially since my opponents could be taking advantage of something, which we'll get to. Another thick fat mon, always good. Next mon is probably Tentacruel. Tentacruel. My experience with Tentacruel is always really bad. This is another mon that pairs really well with Hydreigon. Weak to ground, weak to electric, weak to psychic. That's it. Hydreigon is immune to 2 of those and then resists electric, and then I have Pilot Swine for immunity to electric. Hydreigon is weak to Fairy, Dragon, Steel, Fairy, Dragon, Ice, Bug, Dark, and Tentacruel resists 3 of those. So, another really good mon. Rapid Spinner, another base 100 mon, even though it's another bulky base 100 mon, it still helps solidify the fact that you have to prep for my base 100s with Zard, Miltank, and Tentacruel. But my experience with Tentacruel is really interesting. I believe this is the lowest mon on my lifetime stats. I have drafted this thing like 4 times, dropped it once, and it has a combined 0 kills and at 9 deaths. Tentacruel, you gotta do something this time! I wanted this because it gives me a lot of good Spadef. I have good Fizz Def and stuff like, mixed bulk in Ega Slash, good Fizz Def in Pilot Swine, good Fizz Def in Miltank, but I want a really good Spadef switch in. Also switches in on stuff like Giga Drain, which is nice because of whatever it's called. Clear Body is also really nice because it helps Rapid Spin against Sticky Webs, which could be kind of annoying for some of my mons, although I think some of my faster mons are all above the ground, so it is what it is. Yeah, I can't remember what all I got sniped on. I'm not talking about snipes because I don't remember what everything got sniped. Virizion was a nasty snipe, and that's the only one I remembered. So, Tentacruel. Don't be dog shit. Thanks. Next mon. Puff. This is how I said I mitigated the fact that Hatterene can be not always the best answer to fairies dragons, because dragons usually have either a second stab or really good on physical strength. Having a second fairy helps take care of that a lot, and I think I'm extremely good against opposing dragons with stuff like Scarf Hydreigon, revenging with like Pilosmine's Ice Shard, Aegislash, Double Fairy. Like, I'm ready for dragons. I refuse to let dragons be a problem. Slurpuff's really cool. Gives me webs options, which is nice. Gives me setup options. Gives me a second fairy. Gives me something that I'll pair with a mon that you'll see in a little bit. But, yeah, double Dance Sweeper, Cotton Guard, Belly Drum, Calm Mind if you really wanted. Decent coverage. Not the best, but it's also mainly here for stick to webs and to help me fill that speed gap that I'm missing. Because if you'll notice, I'm kind of having that annoying speed gap. Which is less of a problem in Galar decks, but it is what it is. Yeah, let's click Belly Drum and win, hopefully. Next mon is Frostlass? Frostlass! I got sniped of a lot of mons in the speed tier that I wanted, which is like that 110 kind of speed tier. In Galar decks, I think that's like the highest you need. Like, it's good to have 120s and 130s and all that, but this is, I think 110 is the highest that you would need in Galar decks. Or like 108, which is why I wanted Virizion. But Virizion got sniped, so I had to make a new team, new idea. The rest of the mons never got sniped. So, Frostlass. It's also really good for spikes. I'm glad I have Miltank and Hydreigon, because now I have 3 Ghost Weeks, which is rare. But still, Frostlass is an interesting mon. Can run stuff like Destiny Bond, spikes, dual stabs, really nice. Nice Beam Shadow Ball. There are teams that are always going to be weak to that. I've had some cool ideas before. Who subscribed? I'm at 12 subs now. I don't remember. Tentacle's bad. Listen, mid. You're right. But Frostlass is good for spikes, which is something that I always love having. Although I typically like defensive spikers like Ferrothorn, Chestnut, etc. It does give me the fourth out of 5 hazards that you can get. The 5th being G-Max Copper Rajah, Steel Spikes, or Steel Stealth Rocks. But, love Frostlass. Good speed. Stab Ice is really good, even though I already have Stab Ice. And I love Spikes, because Spikes put a lot of pressure on people who don't know how to handle Spikes. Spikes. Thwacky! So this is how Slurpuff can be a lot better, because like getting Thwacky lets it run like Grassy Seed stuff. That's it. That's it. It's also really good. It's actually a really budget tier 5 pick in my opinion, because it could have been moved up if you really wanted to make that case, because Grassy Surge is allowed and released. And also Grassy Glide, which is broken. That's a stupid move, by the way. Grassy Glide. +1 priority. Hell yeah. Stab priority in grassy terrain. Let's get it. Really, really good. Can run like Scarf, can run Band. I'm definitely going to see this come a lot. Wow, words. And this is what I meant by why it's good to have stuff like Liquid Ooze on Tentacruel and Sap Sipper on Miltank, because if people want to take advantage of my own grassy terrain, I can take care of that. But yeah, this is nice shenanigans with Slurpuff. Decent grass type, good water switching to an extent. Always, of course, not going to be the best grass type, but I mean, it's a tier 5. What do you really expect? Yeah, more Volturn is always nice. I'm up to 1, 2, Baton Pass 3. Last mon. Oh, I've been going over nicknames again. Whoops. Last one I left off was Pilosmine. So, Tentacruel is Rikuro. Slurpuff is Minori. Frostlass is Taiga. Thwacky is Maya. And last but not least, we have Kitamaru, which is Sock. I needed a fighting type. And Sock is really strong. It doesn't get U-turn, which sucks. Because, like, this is where I put my Passimians. If you ever need, like, a low-tier fighting type, right here is where Passimian comes in. Every time. Every time. It's so good. But stock's still really good. Mold Breaker can break unaware and stuff. If I want to go for like bulk up, I think it's faster. I think it's 85. It might be. I don't know. I don't know Pokemon. I just work here. Good coverage. Really, really strong. I still remember the first time I drafted this was like APA Classic, and the first time I brought it, it got all 6 kills with Scarf because it's strong as hell. Good coverage, knockoff, jab, iron heads for fairies. I think it gets like the elemental punches. I don't know. It clicks close combat is the important part. It clicks close combat and stuff dies. Sucks that it doesn't have a U-turn, but it is what it is. So now, one thing I should have named it Yoso. No, I'm doing Toradora names. Anyway, Jesus Christ, there's so much to look back on. Oh my God. Matt O'Shea, hi. Hi, Matt O'Shea. I love you too. Hi, man. Hi, Spanik. Oh my God. I hate all of you. Anyway. Yes, I'm trying to make Leo watch an anime. So if there's any questions about my draft, please say it now, and I'll let that be like the last thing before we get into the game. Questions, comments, concerns about my draft, please ask now, and I can answer them, because I think this is a thing that never gets done in Draft League. It doesn't. But it can be. Now. Question and answer. I keep seeing stuff about rental girlfriend, and I keep getting sad. Hello, Ultra Player. Hope you are having a wonderful day. Thank you, idiot. Waifu rant. Fuck! Alright, who do you want? Wait, was it rant or... Okay, yep. Positive or negative, and who do you want, Lux? Or much? I'll leave this in the video. That's how we're going to end the video. And then we're going to get into the game. I need a waifu list. Oh, no. Alright. While that goes, I'm going to set the game up. I don't know your likes and dislikes. Hey, it's not just about me. It's about what you want to hear my opinion of. This is going to be fun. This is going to be horrible. Share this one. @SV. Is this server okay? Ha! I don't have the video, the scene of OBS pulled up. You can't DDoS me this time. You can F and Bang Dream. You'll have to pick again. I haven't watched Bang Dream yet. It's on the list. It's me. There's Sock. Hi, Sock. You are Kitamaru from Toradora. You're welcome. Oh, I didn't eat before this. God, I'm an idiot. I can feel my stomach, like, screaming at me. But it's okay. Sock, I'm doing a Toradora theme. Because I'm trying to get Leo to watch Toradora. Okay. Talk about the main girl from Toradora. Taiga Aisaka. I love Taiga. I don't really have much negative to say about her. Also, if I, there you go. Her. Hispanic. Much manga is a female. Toradora, there is not a single negative thing I could say about Taiga. So we're going to talk about how good she is. She's really, really good. Alright, she's a great tsundere. She is a great example of what tsunderes should be. She's incredibly adorable. And I think she shows... are we sure? I think she shows the world a great example of what romantic maturity can be. You know, just going from, I like guy number one because Josh Slurp, thanks for the 4 months, Sock. Goes from, I like this guy because, to slowly realizing where her true feelings are, and becoming, and like, not hiding from it anymore. She's really, really good. She's short and adorable, and she's just a really good face for anime, in my opinion. We have a lot of anime out there that we suggest to people who aren't into anime. Suck! What the fuck? Sock! Sock, thanks for the 5 gifted subs! Dude. Bruh. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Welcome, Much Manga, SV Tornado. Why is SV Tornado here? Hello? He's not. Maybe. He might be. Perfect A Blue, Grandmaster D-Ray, and Orangaroo _Orangaroo 26. Dude, you did it. SV, stop streams. I don't think any of those people are actually in chat, except for Much. Blue might be. Taiga. We have a lot of anime that, we give to people who don't watch a lot of anime. No, I don't want to add a subtitle. And Toradora is one of the, like, almost guarantee we're going to give people Toradora. If you're going to give a face to the rom-com genre, I think it's always going to have to be Taiga Aisaka. It is one of the best romance animes I've ever seen. I know I talk about how much I like Pet Girl Sakurasu, and how much it is my favorite. But, like, as far as consistency, or I talk about how Orisugi's my favorite anime, even though it's a rom-com. As far as consistency, as time goes on, Toradora just stands above the rest. And Taiga is a great face for the show, great face for anime in general. And he was watching. Whoa! Oh shit! Oh, that's really bad because I think I started talking about one of my sets. Well, fuck. Yeah, Pinnacle of Romance. The only thing I don't like about giving Toradora to new people is that once you watch Toradora, it kind of goes downhill in romance genre. Like, you have trouble finding one that can stand up to it. Like, Bunny Girl Senpai can stand up to it to an extent, but it's more of a mature, like, a coming-of-age anime. As far as things that involve romance, Violet Evergarden, I think, stands up to it. Hyoka stands up to it. That's it. Okay. Posting. Ready to send. Anyway, let me end the draft analysis. Thank you guys so much for watching the draft analysis. That was my thing on Taiga Aisaka. She's extremely good. Extremely awesome. She is tier 1 on my list for anyone who knows about my waifu rank list. And she is currently number 62. God, she's a lot lower than when she started. When she started, she was like in the mid-20s. God, how much anime I ever watched. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching the draft analysis. Be sure to show back up next week if you want to watch the game. If you're watching on Twitch, obviously you're going to see it here in a second. But yeah, make sure you're following me on Twitch so you can watch these games live. You can, make me rant about waifus and everything. And I will see you guys next time.